Chief Meteorologist Mike Haddad with your Storm Watch 9 forecast.
Snow's gone, but the moisture not done yet, and it's right now hitting us in the form of some fog, some freezing fog, and some freezing drizzle. This is the story downtown in the Queen City. If you cleaned off your car in the last few hours, you're going to head out to a car kind of encased in a very light coating of ice. So that's not too pleasant with the temperatures running well below 32 at the current time. However, as the night wears on, the temperatures are actually going to climb a little bit, not well into the 30s, so the roads just go completely, in good fashion, but we are talking about still better conditions as the night wears on. The freezing drizzle will wrap up and the winds are going to bank around to the northwest. Nonetheless, temperatures are running well below freezing at the current time, so it will be slippery on and off in the coming hours. So that freezing drizzle so light that the Doppler radar not even picking it up, and it's so low near the ground level that some of the radar beams will just shoot over the top of it even if it's trying to detect it. So that's why the radar looks quieter than it actually is at the present time. Snow finally departing the Great North Woods. So again, this futurecast gives us an idea with these little dots of pink scattered about that there could be a bit more of that freezing drizzle or freezing mist up until about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. And then skies could actually partially clear later tonight as the winds turn around to the west. And that westerly wind will start to break up the cloud cover, but also bring with it one more little band of snow in the form of a snow shower or even a snow squall up north by early Friday morning. The travel impacts going forward right now, the 5 o'clock hour, generally medium. So watch out. Even though the road crews have been doing a great job today, it's still slippery in many spots. We'll call it a low impact, not zero, going all the way through the night into the early part of the morning hours. However, beyond tomorrow, after a quiet Saturday, here comes the next storm for part of our weekend. It arrives later Saturday night in a part of Sunday. Right now we're looking at a pretty good snowfall in many spots, generally 5 to 9, and definitely some difficult travel. So where is this storm right now, and what about that timeline, and more specifically, what about that 5 to 9? Where were those amounts set up shop? For much more on that, we'll bring back in Haley.
Hi, Mike. It's been good these past couple of storms that have moved through. We've not been dealing with wind. We've not been dealing with coastal issues. And even the one on Sunday that we're now tracking, this one also does not look like it brings any big wind. That's always a good thing. This latest system departing, and then we got to fly all the way cross country out to the west coast. Here's where we're seeing the energy and the moisture from this next system. Notice it's pretty quiet in between. So that means we get 2 days, tomorrow and then also Saturday, where it's good for travel, other than a few of those early morning snow squalls tomorrow morning. So now let's skip ahead. Saturday, this is 5 p.m. So all day Saturday is fine. You can do your traveling. You can go to the grocery store, whatever you've got to do, you can do it. It would be after, say, 7, 8, 9 p.m. that we would begin to see the snow moving in. Look at this. This is about 11 p.m. and here's the snow starting to pick up in intensity in the southwestern part of the state first, and then it continues to fill in during the overnight hours here. I've paused it at 4 a.m. and this is probably the height now. You can see some of the heaviest bands of snow through the southern tier of the state, also down into Massachusetts and much of Connecticut and Rhode Island getting in on this. The mix is far to the south. So this is a very classic New England snowstorm here, especially since the low pressure system itself, the center of it, is south of Long Island. That bodes well for us in terms of a snowmaker. 7 a.m. You can see it is snowing, no mix, and it continues to start to track out over the ocean. And finally, from say noon onward, we see things taper off and the travel conditions improve drastically in terms of how much snow. So with a storm system that's centered more to the south, that generally means better amounts of snow or higher amounts of snow in the southern part of the state. So from say Lake Winnipesaukee and south, a good bet for about 5 to 9 inches of fluffy snow. Lesser amounts the more to the north you go. So north of say the White Mountains, it's only a couple of inches there. All right, Mike, this active pattern, it just rolls on.
Yeah, we don't really see an end to it either, right? Our computer models jump out to about 7 to 10 days, in some cases even a bit longer or farther out in some other computer models. And there are many waves, we call them, of energy moving across the country during that time. In between Sunday and the next system, potentially for Tuesday night, early Wednesday, it's quiet. Could be a little bit of a round of light snow early on Wednesday. And then we'll be tracking another storm potentially a week from now. Whenever you're past 5 or 6 days, timing and track usually change quite a bit. So I wouldn't lock in on that just yet, but you get the idea that there's certainly stuff to watch after what happens even this weekend.
All the more reason to download that weather app, turn on the alerts.
After round 2, round 3 could be coming our way.
It's all on the app too.
All right.
It is.
Mike, thanks.